Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Overlord 2. Let's continue. So, we're going into a spider temple, which kind of gives you the hope that this is like an entire level. So, is this just going to be a wave defense? So, maybe we're not even really going into the temple. Oh man. Wave after wave. Like, this does not feel like this, I'm going to get inside and really take something on. And changing the cam angle, that's barely doing anything. So we can kill these guys, but they don't ever give us any life force. So I think somewhere down that hallway we transitioned into another area. They wanted to make sure we saw the water. I'm sure they were very proud of that water effect for good reason when this game came out. By modern standards, it's nothing particularly special. Water effects aren't and really can't be anything particularly special. Oops. So we get a cutscene and we fall. Interesting. Into a boss area. Interesting.
Get her before she tries to liquidate your eyeballs and suck them out through your nostrils.
Okay. So one minion here. Alright. So we've got like 24 minions. We've got some health and mana we can pick. It seems like we can even summon some from the sides of the walls. We've got plants. So we're supposed to send this flower plant this way, and I don't know, at that point, is that what the water is supposed to do? Did we do anything?
You need a way of luring her away from the wall, sire.
Okay. What does this do? Seems like nothing.
You need a way of luring her away from the wall, sire.
And that was all the health I'm gonna get. When I stand on here, the water comes out these sides. So, unless we were just supposed to put like the greens here, and let's put the reds here, and browns like here, but then we'll go ahead and take several of these off. And then several here. And take several of those back. What does this do? Nothing.
You need a way of luring her away from the wall, sire.
So can we perhaps get the reds to fire at her? And the greens to be ready to jump at her. So we have these greens that we can collect over here. Alright, like max horde size.
You'll never be able to make an effective attack unless you find a way to get her off the walls, Master.
And I just don't see anything.
Proud.
And that explosive plant didn't do anything.
Luring her away from the wall, sire.
I don't have enough mana.
You'll never be able to make an effective attack unless you find a way.
This is ridiculous. Like, it doesn't feel like anything can attack them. Everybody take position there. Let's see what a red will do when we have them go start to move that. Just put that there. Yeah, there's kind of nothing, like, unless I'm supposed to go and place this down and blow up the water. See, that doesn't seem like that's something that we need to do. See, I can just hit these things, and I can try this, but I've got no spell. This is the problem with a previous boss fight, is we're thrown in here, there's really no way to die. I see no real reason why filling the thing with water would do anything. Alright. Put that down. See, that seems to capture their attention, but that's kind of it. And I cannot hit this thing at all. I cannot trigger her in any way. What if I was to stand here, send this guy, and get it in the water? That seemed to do nothing. And this seems to be doing nothing. 5 greens. Reds. Put them all there.
able to make an effective attack unless you find a way to get her off the walls, Master.
And it doesn't hurt the minions to set these things off. So we'll just put one there. That does bring her down. So maybe we can put something here. The water's not doing anything though.
You'll never be able to make an effective attack unless you find a way to get her off the walls, Master.
Ah, seriously, game. What am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be dragging this one all the way over here? Like, I'm gonna have to pause the game and just look at a walkthrough. Like, there's this is either bugged or it has in some way. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to pause the game. We're 12 minutes into this, and I don't see any solution at all. See, so Overlord II Spider. Type that in. How do I beat the Queen Spider comes up. You need one of your minions to pick up a flower and place it near the wall where the water jets are. Once the flower has burst, she'll move onto the wall with the water jets. Step on the switch, and the jets will shoot her off the wall and leave her open to hit her. After that, you have to step on 4 switches in the corner before the switch in the middle activates, allowing you to turn the water jets on again. She'll then move back up and pick a flower and repeat this process until she runs out of health. So let's see if this works. This goes all the way over here.
You need a way of luring her away from the
Is
wall,
that
sire.
what we needed to do? Okay, that did work. Everybody, get her. I guess I need to hold right trigger and take out this thing. I wouldn't be surprised if I get only a quarter, maybe a third of damage done on her. And then... Alright, we're gonna need some more browns. I thought this would work differently. I didn't think she'd start attacking me here. Actually, I haven't lost anybody. Interesting. So...
Browns, greens, this one, mine.
So I don't have 4, so I can, at best, do this, and then I'll have to run and hit this other switch. And I'm short, so I need a couple. Alright. And again, that didn't kill anybody. So not a... They made this really easy so you don't die. But they did also then turn this around and make this complicated and convoluted. switch around here. I think I just need to probably do this and see if that knocks him down. Where is he? Alright. Over here. Oh, darn it. So one there, and then take a bunch more away from that. There. And then come back this way and we can just interesting flame damage I took there. Alright, and go ahead and take that. Alright. So put that back over here. We need to get the spider really equipped. Is the spider over there? Yes, it is. We can do this. And then... And we'll just keep on. Now you can see that the life bar here is not even really being shown in the system that they have there. So the top circle doesn't really represent life bar. Seems like it's decided to block my path. Alright, sorry. Let's see if we can get the spider to go over there. Meanwhile, I'll kill these spiders and get some more life force. And put these guys here. And who's not standing on something? They aren't. Is he in the way? No. So I almost screwed up there. Maybe a couple of these. I did lose some greens there. I don't think it matters, but that does kind of suck. And here we are. Oh. So I'm trying to hold left trigger, right trigger, and tap the A button all at the same time, so that we can do as much damage as possible. Actually, let's browns, put that there. Reds, put that there. Greens, grab some greens out of there because all my greens are gone. Alright, this is good. Well, whatever. We can just call everybody back and send out a brown over here to be on the side of the water again. And once he's in the way, yeah, like the troll fight, kind of easy, kind of complicated. But there's 4 or 5 buttons I'm pressing at the same time here, and that's a little bit of a problem. Certainly, I'm having to hit left trigger, right trigger. I'm having to hit the right bump. I'm having to hit the B button and the A button in some instances. Right. So let's go ahead, take this, call back a couple, come over here. Oh man, let's get this life. It's still worth grabbing. Alright, throw that and put that over there. And hopefully that will move him. And that'll put one guy here. And is it in the waterway? Yes, it is. So this should work. We should take out the queen, spider queen. And we get a cool kill move. I really thought they would animate it where he would just punch right into her web silk spinner.
They make an adorable combination with your greens. With these new mounts, your minions will be able to climb into areas that you can't reach, Lord.
Ah.
Maybe our newfound friends can help you get out of that pit, Lord.
So now we have mounts for the greens. But then they give us a cutscene that just raises us back to where we were.
Oh.
We'll grab some browns.
Greens.
Well, actually, let's...
You choose all.
Alright, let's get rid of this. Alright. Put away all of our browns. And let's go with a nice collection of greens. And have these guys grab some rides. It seems like reds can use the mounts too. No, they aren't using the mounts.
Strange hydraulics around this place, and they're still working. Must be some elven jiggly pokery.
Okay. And so we're gonna just have to do this quickly. Spinning around so that they activate all the switches as quickly as possible. Alright. Before we, I guess we'd want to look this way and see where this goes. So spiders are just not our enemies anymore? It seems. Interesting. So we'll just have them run around and upgrade their attack and give us gold. I think we deserve that. Of course, last time we tried to run towards gold things, we fell down a hole and were in a boss fight that was incredibly poorly described. It really would have only taken a single sentence from Gnarl to say, use the fire flower to move the spider. Or the spider seems to be attracted to the fire flower, even would have been enough for me. But it felt like what I was doing with the fire flower was trying to blow up or irritate the spider, not attract it. And the spider was not really moving outside of the fire flower. destroying these statues. A lot of this stuff is straight up from the first game. And I guess I can target the neutral green guys, but and kill the spiders if I wanted to. I don't know if there's really a reason though to do that. And so we're given a little bit of a break, and then we're gonna do this again. And these puzzles I think are gonna get a little bit more complicated. And seems like there's clearly a whole trick to all of this. But that's not too bad, honestly, for just a puzzle scenario. And at the end of this, do we find the blue hive? It's kind of questionable. Yeah, like, you could potentially find the blue hive, but I don't see a real reason why you would. Ideally, in gameplay design, you'd like to run across some enemies that are really hard to beat without the blues, and then get the blues and find that, oh, it's not that hard to beat now because the blues are really helpful. Although compared to the first game, blues were just very weak but magical, and they could resurrect dead minions, which is kind of what I assume is still what's going to happen here, is they'll just have blues that resurrect dead minions. Although if there are now two types of mounts, then I'm guessing that there's probably a third type of mount that only reds can ride, and a potential fourth type of mount. No, missed it. Oh, why did so many things die? What in the heck happened there? Well, that was a big loss. Alright. I have 18 greens. The more I send, it seems the better, but also the more I send, the more I potentially lose. Come on. Tell me that's all I have to do. That was difficult. And that was expensive. Where are we with greens? Like 189? And see, browns may still be a better move to have some of those around. Yeah, let's not hold on to so many greens. Let's grab some browns and see if any of the others will ride spiders. No, they won't. Okay. So wolves can jump, spiders can climb. I don't know. Alright, now I'm getting healed, which that's great. Yeah, I don't know what the other things could do. I suppose I suppose what we could find out is that blues have some kind of water-based things they can ride. Maybe they can ride the baby seals of the walruses. That would be fine. And you can see the game is really just handing us a reward for beating a boss in this case. We're not even really having to work for it. Just get out of these guys' way for a moment so they can go return that. I'll just, I think, be a mana upgrade.
You've increased your mana pool. That means more magical mayhem.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the mana upgrade. And more gold. Certainly that's appreciated. That being said, unless this gives me about $12,000, we're gonna start running out of things to do to upgrade. Can't destroy that statue. You could have missed that, but you would have kind of had a hard time missing it. And we spent half of this episode just fighting the spider to transition to a new area. So this is where the ground fell down before. And so we did basically transition into a boss fight section that I assume you can't fall down, because that would be ridiculous if you could just fall down it. Now they lost all their spider mounts when we transitioned out of this area. So that puts us back this way. And spiders killing these small things don't do anything. And again, they're proud of their water physics. This is kind of basic water physics reflections that you could program pretty easily these days. Of course, nowadays we have actual reflections, and what is probably being depicted on the water is just a still image that has been pre-rendered, and then there are some wave effects placed on top of it. That would be my guess. And we've got a guy we're gonna have to deal with, and some other guys we'll have to deal with. So yeah, we triggered something and we're gonna have to fight, and I'm not sure we need these keys for anything. So what does this do for the actual map? Like, we knew, so we have 180 browns. It feels like we lost some. We did get up to 300 reds in the tower, so there is no hard limit there. We're at 201 greens, which feels like we lost a lot of greens. Certainly. We have $4,000, which means we could probably upgrade one of the colors, maybe the browns. At this point, that might be helpful. 21 red crystals, 4 black crystals. I'm not really doing a lot with the black crystals. We see the left side of the map was really nothing. So this is another very small map. Very linear. Would have been easy to just make the pass wider, you know? That's all you really need to do, is, and don't make all the paths barely wide enough for me to walk through, and it would feel more open world at the very least, even if there's nothing but grass on the paths. Our alignment is getting slowly eviler, although I don't think the only thing I've actually done to make it go towards the evil route is destroying the Nordberg city. And yeah, we're just going to have to probably go back everywhere we've been in the rest of this map, which isn't very much, to find some items, get some more gold, just so we're playing thoroughly. I could have gone back to the tower and maybe upgraded something, but it doesn't really matter to do that right now. We'll probably do it after we leave this area or get the blues. It may take us another hour, though, to actually get the blues. We haven't even seen them yet. Anyways, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wish list. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.